Hey guys, Todd here. Today I want to show you how to install the Extang Trifecta 2.0 or 2.0 signature on this 2022 Nissan Frontier, whether or not it is equipped with the EZLock system. Now in your kit, you're going to have 4 clamp brackets. If you have the EZLock system in your truck, you will be using these. If you do not have the EZLock system, you will not be using these. We do have the EZLock, so let me go ahead and show you how this works. Now this up here is the claw. That's going to actually be to the top of the clamp. Back here is our aluminum brace with our little orange grip up at the top. If you notice, this one right here is set to the second oval hole down from the top. We actually want to put it to the third from the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the supplied Allen wrench and loosen these up. And we're going to move our aluminum bracket down to the third oval hole. All right, we don't want to put those bolts in all the way. We just want them to be started into the threads. Make sure all 4 of your clamp brackets are just like that, and we can move forward. Okay, so here is our EZLock rail. Now, if you have any accessories like your sliding tie-down cleats or your tailgate handle, go ahead and pull those out and set them to the side for right now. Next, we can take our brackets. What we're going to do is go all the way to the very front in front of our sliding tie-down cleats, slide them up into the bed caps. First one, slide back to the end of your EZLock, and the second one, we're going to set it down in place right here. Then we can go ahead and reinstall our accessories. Okay, now this is how you're going to pull the cover out of the box. This is going to face the cab side. This is our bulkhead seal. It's going to sit right on top of the bulkhead. Right here is one of our support bows. We've got our 2 clamps that slide back and forth inside that bow. Over here, this is usually what you're going to see, is because gravity will typically take your tether straps all to one side. These tether straps need to be inside in between these 2 clamps. So what we're going to do is slide one of our clamps over, go underneath our 2 tether straps, and then just make sure our tether straps are in between the clamps. Now let's go ahead and set it on top of the bed caps, over top of the bulkhead, and center it side to side. Then we can fold it back to the tailgate. Undo our clips and fold it back. When we get it back to the tailgate, make sure it's even and centered side to side still. Next, we're going to go ahead and very gently fold it back towards the bulkhead, making sure we do not shift the cover around so we don't mess up the alignment. Now we can go underneath and set the clamps. All right, so here we are underneath the cover. I'm on the driver's side. If we did not have the EZLock, we would just lower our clamp down and attach it to our bed cap. But since we have our EZLock, what we're going to do first is take our bracket and line it up right to that channel. Once it's in line with the channel, we're going to lift it up and then go ahead and tighten down these bolts using our supplied Allen wrench. Now we just want to get those nice and snugged up. Don't over tighten them. Otherwise, you can strip out the aluminum threads on the opposite side. Now we can go ahead and drop our clamp down and slide it over to our clamp bracket. We're just going to start twisting it to raise up this jaw to meet the hanger bracket. All right, what we're going to do is just tighten it down so that the seal on the cover compresses. And then we're going to go ahead and slide our tether strap over. I like to get the tether strap all the way over to the side, loosen it up. That pulls it apart over here. And then we're going to slide this up into the bed cap and then draw it back towards the clamp and tighten it back up onto the bed cap. We'll repeat the same process on the opposite side. All right, now when we close the cover to the tailgate, we're going to notice we've got another support bow with a couple of clamps that pull down. What we're going to do is line up this rear bracket to that support bow. Once we get that lined up, we're going to go ahead and tighten it down just like we did the front. Then lower down the clamp, bring it over to the bracket and lock it in place. Repeat the same process for the opposite side. Well, that concludes the installation. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure and give us a thumbs up. If you want to know more about the products, check the link in the description below. And as always, if you have any questions, call the experts or visit us online.